Hi everyone, welcome to I'm Nathan1301. Today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing a New Republic charger, Cybertron 45 watts. It's a GaN super fast power charger as it says. It has PD and USB port. It has one USB PD and a USB port. Let's not get too much into the details on what's on the box, but go straight to testing it. So let's just open it real quick. As we get the charger out, this is the unboxing. It comes in this kind of packaging. Let's take this out right here, and we get the charger. Before we go to the charger, let's check out what's there in this box. This box should be supposed to have the cables. It comes with one cable, that is a type C to type C charging cable. So let's see the quality. As you can see, it's braided and seems to be of good quality. Let's just open this. As far as the type C USBs go, this seems to be some sort of aluminium. Doesn't look like plastic to me. And moreover, it's a good quality cable. I'm guessing it should at least do 45 watts as the charger suggests. Looking at the charger, here's the charger. It comes in this packaging, which we will be taking out. There. And here's the charger. So you can see 45. All it says here is PD and quick charge 3.0. So today we're going to be testing these two to check how much wattage it actually gives. Now it has something else here before we go to that. New Republic, new code of cool. It has a QR code here, a few stickers, which is pretty cool, and a card. So of course we don't get too much into those details. Let's take this out for now. So going to the charger, let's plug it in and put it on. Using its own Type-C cable that came with the charger, we're going to be testing. Let's test it out on this phone here. This is the Redmi Note 12, and here is AccuBattery to tell us the wattage. So we're on the PD port, Type-C port, and it's giving us, if we just give it a second, around 8 watts of power. Now let's test out the USB port. Of course they don't give a cable for the USB port, but we have a cable right here which is of a 33 watt charger. So we put that in the USB port and try the USB port out. And in the USB port, it's now given around 12.3 watts, 13 watts of power on the USB port. Of course, we still have to check the Type-C again because I'm not quite sure how the Type-C can give 8 watts and the USB can give 13. So let's try that and give it a second and see what pops up. As you can see, it's still remaining at around 8 watts on the type C port. Now I also want to test with an iPhone here to see how the current drops. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug this in the USB port and see how much voltage it gets before we plug in the iPhone, and then we'll do the same test after we plug in the iPhone. So it does not seem to be charging. Let's take this USB and put it back in. See if that helps. And there we go, it's charging now. I think we'll have to wait for it to shoot up like it did last time. There we go. So we're at 13 watts. Now let us plug this USB into the iPhone and see how the wattage drops on this Android phone. Okay, as you can see, it stopped charging and it should start again. There we go. Now it's getting around 8 watts. So it's basically split the 13 or 14 watts into 8 and 8. So comment down below what you guys think about this, because it claims to be a 45-watt charger, but what it looks like is 14 watts, and then when you put two cords into it, it splits it into around 8 each. So tell me what you guys think about this charger, or if maybe the app is not accurate, let me know what you guys think. Alright, a quick update now that we are doing more testing on this charger. It seems to be that my iPhone is getting 14 watts from the type C port compared to the Android phone that was getting 8 watts from the type C port. And that could be because, as you can see here, my iPhone supports a PD delivery, which is power delivery, of 20 watts, which may not be supported on the Android phone. So your default's 20 watts and PD 20 watts, which the Android might not be supporting power delivery charging, which is why it was only getting 8 watts from this. It could also be that better phones could potentially get a 45 watts from the PD port, which we do not know, as my phone too doesn't support 45 watts on PD. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.